Ishmael, the God who sees in the wilderness. In the pages of Scripture, there are stories of kings and miracles, but some of the most powerful moments happen in silence, far from cities, far from crowds. In a dry and endless wilderness, a mother and her son walked alone, carrying the weight of uncertainty and the last of their provisions. Step by step under the burning sun, hope began to fade. The water was nearly gone, the strength in their bodies weakened, and the wilderness seemed to stretch on forever, with no sign of rescue. At last the water ran out. The child Ishmael grew faint. His cries filled the stillness of the desert, a sound no mother could bear to hear. Overcome with grief, she placed him beneath a small bush, unable to watch him suffer any longer. Then she stepped away and lifted her voice in weeping. But heaven was not silent, for God heard the cry of the child. In that very moment, in the middle of despair, in the heart of the wilderness, God responded. An angel called out from heaven, not with judgment, but with reassurance. The message was clear. Do not be afraid, because the God who created all things had seen their suffering. He had heard their cries, and he had not forgotten them. Then something changed. Where there had been only dryness and dust, God opened her eyes, and there was a well of water, not newly created, but revealed, a reminder that sometimes God's provision is already near, waiting for us to see it. She ran to the well, filled the skin with water, and gave the child to drink. Life returned, strength was restored, hope was reborn, and over that child, God spoke a promise. Ishmael would not be forgotten. His life had purpose. His future was known by God. He would grow in the wilderness, become strong, and from him would come a great nation. So what began as a story of abandonment became a story of divine care. What looked like the end was only the beginning. Because this is the truth written between every line of this story. Even in the wilderness, God sees. Even in the silence, God hears. And even in our darkest moments, God provides. If this story spoke to you today, share it with someone who might be going through their own wilderness. Follow for more stories from Scripture that remind us of God's presence in every moment.